Hello and welcome back to Skyblock. In our last episode, we did get a couple of villagers cured up, and today, I want to build a villager trading hall, which means we need to do a villager breeder and also collect resources. But I also kind of want to village and pillage, so we've got to make our village and pillage this pillager outpost. We got a bit closer to this a couple episodes ago and found out there were a few allays in these cages, and I'm also just excited to see what other kind of fun things we can find out here. I'm not expecting too much because pillager outposts are usually pretty disappointing, but I'm pretty excited nonetheless. We've got very limited resources out here, so anything we can get from that is going to be good. Now I just need to make the long trek back to our center island because we're probably gonna start the villagers so that I can get good stuff to prepare ourselves for pillaging. It's gonna be a hefty episode. I'm thinking we build our village area just over here, kind of opposite, sort of the mob farm. It's a nice place to plop it down. Why is there an Enderman in the boat? Why are there just so many? There's so many Endermen. Did I look at him? No, we're good, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on building this platform and figuring out what our village is gonna look like. Yes, I'm saying village and not villager trading hall because I think it would be really cute to do little individual buildings for each of the job types. So, even though I have limited resources, that's what I'm deciding to do. I'm making the most out of Skyblock here. And we've got our platform. It's probably going to expand as I start building the village, but this is a great place to start. We're gonna plop down a building here to start with and just kind of see how things fit as we go. First things first though, we need to build a little building to breed in, so that's probably what we're gonna put in that first little corner. Nothing too complicated, just something nice and cute that these two villagers back here can spend some quality time in. There it is, back there. Doesn't it look nice and cozy? Why did it start raining as soon as I tried to show off my build? Anyway, Minecraft hates me. This is what we've got so far. We're gonna have to break in. This is to hold the baby villagers in place, but it's a nice little area. I actually need to get more string from in there before I can make some more beds and we can get the villagers breeding, but it's a nice little place that looks great and from the outside does not look like villager exploitation, if you know what I mean. So, that's pretty good for us. I like it. Now we have to transport the villagers and get them breeded up and also get to work on a few job stations. If we wait until nighttime, it should be pretty simple because these are like the only two beds that the villagers can actually get to. Actually, they can't get to them yet because I have my anti-villager. Okay. Alright. This is making me so nervous. Okay. I don't trust the villagers to actually walk all the way over here, so we're gonna get the boats close enough, and they should definitely see the beds in there. I hope these villagers like each other. They're gonna get to know each other very well. Okay, is it night? It looks like it's... Where are you going? Where is he going? Oh. The barrels. Right. Okay, it was not nighttime enough, but now I think it might be. Okay. Yeah, y'all can go to bed. Y'all can go to bed. I guess with the fences here, the anti-villager escape is actually not super necessary. That's okay. we'll keep them locked inside anyway. Just so we know it's our main villagers hanging out in there. Okay, now it is time for me to go get in the bed myself, because the villagers are not going to magically make it sleep through the night. So let me join them. Are 3 pieces of bread each going to be enough? Let's find out. I have a feeling only one of them actually picked up bread. I know I could and probably should set up a, like, actual breeder, but I would rather do it a little bit more manually so I have control over who, when, and where. And also, are you not gonna pick up that other piece of bread, sir? Also, I am probably gonna turn this into something else once I have all the villagers I need. Or maybe I'll just let these guys live the rest of their life in a cute little cottage without any sort of responsibilities. Either way is honestly fine with me. I just didn't want to set up like an actual quote-unquote automatic thing. This setup is just fine and more aesthetically pleasing. Why is he staring at me? Oh! So usually when I play on this world, I have a few resource packs going, and I've been playing without them, and I didn't even realize. My villagers were lacking pizzazz. He looks way happier now. Did you just close the door in my face? That was so rude of you. I'm gonna do it back. That was so rude. Anyway, I am embarrassed that I've started this episode and didn't even have all of my resource packs going. In my defense, I have been playing on 1.19.3 and they don't work on that one, so that's why. Alright. I need to figure out job stations while we wait for food for the villagers so they can breed. I think first things first is we need a farmer. A composter would be nice. And the farmer, we can build like a cute little barn. Maybe back here. A cute little barn and a cute little farm to go with it. That would be nice. I'm gonna need a lot of mangrove for that, aren't I? Best get to chopping. That's what I've got for the little barn area. It's kind of weird. It looks better from the front, kind of like a market stall. I kind of like it. I'm gonna go in and plant some things there just for aesthetic, but also so our farmer has enrichment time in his enclosure. When I put it like that, it kind of makes this sound like a villager zoo, huh? Well, that's okay. We still haven't gotten a baby from these guys yet. I don't think they're in love, but they'll get there. But while we wait, we should also go ahead and make a library area. They're in love. They're so in love. Look at them go. Okay. Alright, we've got a baby, and as soon as that baby grows up, we'll have a farmer. On a different note, we have finished this little shack that I originally thought was going to be the library, but as I've got it built, this isn't enough space to house more than like maybe 3 villagers at most. And I'm gonna need a lot more librarians than that. I read a lot of books. Could use a lot of enchantments. So I don't know what's going in here. Probably something like a Fletcher. I'm not gonna use a whole lot. That'll probably fit nicely in there. But even though the shack itself is kind of puny and pathetic, it looks kind of nice next to our little market stall for the farmer. And as we put in more buildings around it, it's going to be a nice little addition to our village. Just can't wait for that little baby to grow up, and then we'll have some villagers we can start trading with. Now, I probably need to go grind out some more cobblestone, because I want to expand this before I build another building. To the cobblestone generator we go! Oh boy. Oh boy. I love the cobblestone generator. Anyway, I'm going to spend the rest of eternity here because I never have enough cobblestone. I'll check back in with you guys when we've got more stone to work with. Okay, I may have lied. I already did all my stone, and I did a little bit of an expansion, and now I'm checking in with you guys. I have decided that for our library, we're probably going to build a tower back in that corner back there, because while I was placing these blocks, I realized it was going to be very, very frustrating for our free-range villagers, because we won't have a way to tell which villager is which and which trades are which. So to remedy that, we're just gonna do a tower for the library, split them up by floor. We'll figure it out as we go. The rest of the villagers are going to be a little bit more free reign than that, just because I'm not going to need as many of those as I will librarians to get all of the enchantments that I might want to get. I don't know, I've never played Skyblock before, so I'm trying to approach this village like I would on any other world, but I'm not going to need as much, or maybe I will, I don't know. I have no idea. Another thing I realized while I was putting this together is that in order to get some of the job stations I want, we're gonna need iron, and that is not giving us enough iron. So we're gonna need to make an iron farm as well. I think I might place that probably over here so we can load it in pretty much everywhere. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to build a big iron farm the way I usually would. I'm going to go for something a little bit more small and less resource hungry. So I think this corner right here would work pretty well for us. Okay, so I looked up a tutorial by 04 AM and this is our iron farm. The construction of it is technically done. Ideally, the golems will spawn in here. I think I'm supposed to put walls on top of this as well that I haven't done yet. But the golems will spawn in here, and then they will die on the campfire. In the tutorial, they actually had lava here. But since we're in Skyblock and we have limited lava, I did not do that. Maybe in the future if we can get more lava. But for now, this campfire should work perfectly fine. Down here, we have the part where our villagers and our zombies are gonna go. The roof is open because I am about to bring some villagers in here. But ideally, villagers on the side, zombie over here, and that's gonna be a lot of fun to figure out how to get a zombie down there without dying myself. But that's the farm. It's relatively simple, easy to follow tutorial. Hopefully it works. Wish me luck on getting the villagers inside. This did make me realize I haven't put my farmer in place yet, so we're gonna put our farmer in place first, since that's what this guy was designated to be. And hopefully he'll like it in there. Oh yeah, he seems happy. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So my idea is that we boat myself and the villager. Oh, okay. It worked. Kind of. I forgot one last block. Okay, now that works. Alright, perfect. It took a while, but I think we finally have everything in place, aside from, you know, our baby blockers. When these guys grow up, we'll be able to, get this thing fired up and working. At least I think that's what's going on. Yeah, the villager's not able to see the zombie right now because of these blocks, but these blocks are keeping the babies from trying to escape. So, a little bit of a struggle. But ideally golems should start spawning in here at some point. See, I surrounded everything with slabs. Yes. Oh. We'll see. We'll see what ends up being problem areas. I was just hanging out at my house and this guy spawned in. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This is gonna be a problem. Not quite sure how we're gonna fix this, but, yeah. We finally have a working iron farm. And boy, is he cooking in there. So, the plans have changed a lot in regards to this iron farm. I did have to move it all the way across. Actually all the way across from our little village setup. And we ended up with a different final product than I initially started out going for. The tutorial that I was working on before did not work at all. I don't know if it was messed up because it was in a Skyblock world and the tutorial wasn't for that or what. So I went with a design that I knew would work in a Skyblock world, and we ended up following Waddle's tutorial. And it's honestly quite simple. We've got like a zombie hanging out there, we've got our 3 villagers, and they're all kind of secluded, and they get scared by the zombie. A golem spawns on top, gets funneled down, out, and sits on top of our campfires. I will say, there was a lot of trial and error before I finally figured out the other iron farm just absolutely did not work. I moved it around, I tried to spawn proof the area. It was a hassle. I recorded like the first little bit of it, but then I just got so in the zone, and also I really wanted to get this thing figured out before I started recording again. So, lots of trial and error, but luckily the trial and error gave us a lot of opportunities to manually harvest some iron from these boys, and we got all the hoppers we needed for this iron farm, which means it's done. I don't have to touch it again, and all we have to do is collect our iron. Alright, now that I have spent several hours and far too long on iron farms, it's time for us to move on and get to work on our village again. We need to make a few more homes or workplaces. I mean, like, they're workplaces, but they're also homes for the villagers because they're not allowed to leave. Anyway, we need to make some more workplaces because now that we have a steady supply of iron, we can make things like the smithing table, the blast furnace, and the stone cutter for our good trades. And by good trades, I am talking about the weaponsmith, the toolsmith, and the armor guy. And then, once we are fully geared up, it's pillaging time. Aren't these guys amazing? They have been supplying so many villagers for me, and our village has a little bit more progress. I got to this last building back here and realized I don't think I need too much more, but we've got our butcher over here. Of course, we've got our farmer. We've already seen him. Where is he hiding? Okay, there he is. And then in this building, I wanted to use my amethyst blocks, so I put in the weapon, armor, and toolsmith in here. I feel like they go together. And this is going to be where our clerics go. But first I have to go brave the nether to get blaze rods, and I don't feel like doing that in this episode, so this is gonna remain an empty hut for now. And last but most certainly not least, we've got our library. It is incredibly cramped in here. I'm still trying to get trades and get everything done up, but we've got Unbreaking 3, and on one of these floors, Efficiency 4 as well. There we go. I've been working on trading with them, and it's been a slow process, but Efficiency 5 and Unbreaking 3 is pretty good. Okay, this is making me claustrophobic. I do have to get out of here. I will admit, the village is a little less lackluster than I thought it would be, but it was a lot of fun coming up with little tiny builds. I don't build super tiny very often, so it was a nice challenge to put myself through. I know the tower's not like tiny, but it's also tiny for what it is supposed to be. Hey, yo! Get a stack of iron by making an iron golem farm. Nice, nice. Anyway, our villagers trade iron for emeralds, so that's been a wonderful source of infinite emeralds. And I'm gonna get back to trading and get some good gear from these guys. Is it overkill to wait until I get diamond to go see the pillagers? Probably. Am I going to do it? Most definitely. Okay, you were ruining my shot, guy. My first bit of diamond armor. Isn't that beautiful? What's on it? Okay, blast protection. That's not gonna help me too much right now, but that's better than nothing. Got that shiny, shiny, shininess on it. I know that some people do not like the way that enchanted armor looks, but I like it. It adds a little bit more to it. I don't know, I think it's pretty. See, I get some pants, helmet, and I've got enough for boots. Oh yeah, it's all... Oh, protection 2 is pretty good. Oh, just straight protection 2 on everything. It is all coming together. Why are they staring at me? This feels a bit ominous. I think it looks like we are about ready to go pillage. We don't have our village ready yet. How could I don't have enough emeralds? Okay, wait. Now we have enough to buy a bell. It's a village. Although I guess a village does need like a little well or center area to put the bell on, so let me remedy that real quick. Alright, that is much better. Now we just put some water in place. Except for I don't place it on the slab, and I'm gonna leave it like that for now, because we have more pressing matters at hand. It's pillaging time. Okay, we've got quite a few dark oak slabs. I think that'll be enough to dip in, see what's going on, and leave. Okay, luckily since this is Skyblock, they are all contained inside the tower. So we can just sneak in. It's gonna be pretty easy. Oh, right. We got to the little boys. Oh, I'm gonna give them each a sweet berry. We've got even more friends. Look at that. Oh, okay. That one's just escaped. Can we get the advancement? Oh. Where are they? Where are my friends? We've got a friend! Oh, I love the LAs. I think they're so cute. Okay. Oh. They're just... This is amazing. Oh no. Okay, wait. Perfect. I do not have torches on me, so we're just gonna live our best life in here. And it's empty. Alright. I'm so excited about this goat horn. You guys ready for the reveal? Nice. Well, that pillager outpost was not as bad as I thought it would be, but we do have the bad omen effect, and before I can get to my cows, I will probably trigger a raid, so... Skyblock raid, anyone? Oh boy. Yep, there we go. Expected that much. This is gonna be interesting. Where are they? Are they all just over there? Huh. Interesting. Guys, this is not a drill. Close the door. Silly. He's a silly goose. Okay, let's go fight this raid. Would love if my LA stopped flying in front of me. Alright, let's go pick up what they might have dropped. Probably nothing. Alright. Where are they now? Hello? Oh, I see. They're gonna go on these sides. Let's get a little bit closer. Not close enough for them to see us, but close enough to have an easier time aiming. Nice. Let's get these emeralds and head back in. Maybe if it triggers closer in, it'll maybe bring them in more and not just on the sky bridges. Oh. Okay, wait, no, this is ideal. There we go. Alright, let's go collect our goods. Oh, a saddle! I don't know what we're gonna use that for, but that's cool. Like that. Oh, alright, and they are immediately dispersing to their deaths. Perfect. This group is much closer. You've gotta be kidding me. Why is this so easy? I should stop complaining about how easy it is, because the next thing is probably gonna spawn up here and it's gonna be a lot less easy. Yep, a lot less easy. Oh! I mean, they know where we are now. This is so chill for a raid. 2 left. Who's the other one? Oh. Alright, perfect. Yo! We are victorious! That was the easiest raid I've ever seen in my life. It almost feels like cheating with how easy it is. Amazing! I'm gonna go grab some iron and see if we can reap what we sow. Alright, let's go. Cheaper iron trades. Love to see that. Okay. I think I'm gonna buy the... No. Yes? Yes, I'm gonna buy the sword. We're fully kitted out with diamond now. Sort of. But look at this sword, look at the fit, this is amazing. I did not realize that we were ever gonna get here on this world, but here we are. And unfortunately, that is all we've got time for today. Thank you guys so much for checking out my Skyblock episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!